All right, boys and girls, for math today, you are going to need a few supplies that I want to tell you beforehand so you can stop and go get them so you're all ready to play this awesome game as soon as we're done with the video. So, you're going to need a pencil, which you probably figured out. You're also going to need some paper. Can you get some paper? You are going to need your number cards, but not all of them. We only need numbers 1 all the way up to 9. So that's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only numbers 1 through 9. So I don't need 10. Nope. 17. No, way too high. 4. Totally. 2. Yeah. 9. Oh, yeah. Yep. 8. 7. 1. For sure. 6. Oh, yeah. 3? Nope. 0? Because I'm only doing 1 through 9. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All those cards, that's all that I need. And I think that I just got them. Uh-oh, I'm missing number 5. Where's number 5? Ooh, found it. 5. Any others? No, I think all these are all the bigger numbers. So I need those number cards. And I also will need my counters, but I'm going to need a lot of counters because we're going to work with really big numbers today. So you know what I think? I think I'm actually going to add some more to my counter. I'm going to put some more in here because I'm going to need a lot. Because we're going to be doing big numbers like maybe number 97. And we're going to need counters, that many counters. So having a lot is going to be really important. So make sure you have those ready, okay? So go get those 4 things and then watch the rest of the video. Lots of counters, number cards 1 through 9, pencil, and paper. Hi, boys and girls. All right, so now that you have all your tools ready, I want to tell you about what our goal is today. What do we really want to accomplish today? And that is to be able to understand what is in a 2-digit number. Okay, a 2-digit number means a number that has 2 numbers in it. So like the number 1, that only has 1 digit. But the number 17 has 2 digits because when you write it, it has a 1 and a 7. That's a 2-digit number. So we want to understand what is really in a 2-digit number. In order to get ready for that, we're going to do a little bit of quick counting to remind ourselves how we count by tens, because these numbers are going to be really important today. Let's do a little bit of counting. Count with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay, your turn by yourself. Did you count out loud? Do it again. Nice job. Okay. The number that we're going to learn about today, specifically, is the number 27. Now, 27 is a 2-digit number because it has 2 digits. 1 digit, 2 digits. It's a 2-digit number. And one way, when I think of the number 27, I hear 2 things in there. 27. Do you hear those also? 27. It's kind of like there are 2 numbers in there. Now, one way that we're going to really show this about what's inside the number 27 is with what's called a place value chart. Now, a place value chart shows those 2 different digits. One side shows where all the ones are. Don't worry, I'll tell you all about this. And the other side shows you where the tens are. Okay, so whenever we use a place value chart, we use it to help us figure out, well, how many groups of 10 are there in this number, and how many ones are there in this number, okay? For us today, we can call this the picture. We need to draw our picture. That's going to be important for you to remember what you're going to be doing right here. Now let me show you. I'm going to take out my counters, and I'm going to show you how am I going to figure out how many groups of 10 and how many ones there are. Let me show you. All right, so I have up here, I have another place value chart. It's kind of like the one I drew down there. On one side we have the tens, and on one side we have the ones. And so for my number 27, I need to figure out how many groups of 10 there are. Now let me show you what I mean. I'm going to count out, and I'm going to count out and get all the way up to 27, but I'm going to start first and see how in groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here's one group of 10. Let me do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's another group of 10. Now, how many more do I need to get up to 27? Let's think. So this is 10. Ooh, I remember my counting from earlier. 10, 20. Let me keep counting. 20. 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Now, is that 10 right here? Is this a group of 10? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not. It's not a whole group of 10. So I'm going to put, these are the ones that are left over. These go over here. These are called the ones. They're what's left over. So I have 27. We can see 10 are here. We know 10 plus 10 is 20. And then we have 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So this is how I use my counters in the place value chart to start to see, well, what is inside that number 27? How many groups of 10 do you see? I see 2. I see 2 groups of 10. And how many ones are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 ones. 2 groups of 10s and 7 ones. Okay, now that I saw that there were 2 groups of 10 and 7 ones, I need to figure out, well, how am I going to draw it in here? What is that really going to mean? So I'm going to kind of just draw what I saw with what I did with my Cheerios, with my counters. I knew that there were 2 groups of 10. There was 10 Cheerios. 2, so 10 and 10, that makes 20. And then how many ones were left over? How many were left over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm already noticing something. With this number 27, I'm already noticing there are 2 groups of 10. Where else do we see a 2? Right there. There are 2 groups of 10, and that's where we get this 2. And how many ones are left over? 7. Look, that's where we get the 7. So we can write in here, there are 2 groups of 10, and this 27 helps me know I can do a 2 and a 7. Not pretty great? 2 groups of 10. And that's with our picture. Now there's another way that we can show what's in this number 27, and it's with what's called, whoopsies, it's called expanded form. Can you say that with me? Expanded form. Expanded form just means we write the number 27, we just write it bigger. That's what expanded form means. So, I know that our number is 27. That's our number, 27. And I want to see what it equals. Well, right here, I knew that there were 2 groups of 10. If I count them, 10, 20. So in this 10 spot is 20. So I can put 20 plus, let's see what else. How many ones were there? 7. So we know that 27 is the same thing as 20 plus 7. That's called expanded form. Now the last form that we're going to learn today is called word form. It's just where we say it and we think, how do we spell that with letters and with words? So let's say the number 27. So I'm not using numbers, I have to use letters. And I'm going to sound it out and write it out. If you have someone in your family near you that can help you spell it, that's great. If you're by yourself, then you can spell it with what you hear and what you sound, and that's awesome. So 27. T-w-t-w. T-20. 27. How do I spell 7? 27. So we have 3 different ways that we can show 27 and what's really inside 27. We have our place value chart like this, where we can see how many groups of 10 there are and how many ones. We can call that our picture. We can do it in expanded form, just like this. We can separate it apart, 20 and 7. And we can also do it with words, 27. Okay, we're gonna play a game now where you're gonna get to make a number like this, and you have to put that number in each of these different forms. You're gonna have to draw it in a place value chart. You're gonna write it in expanded form, and you're gonna write it with words. Okay, let me show you how to play. Okay, we're gonna do the game one step at a time, and I have the instructions in Inglés y en Español to help us. Okay, so our first step is flip over 2 number cards, or da la vuelta a 2 tarjetas de números. Okay, turn over 2 cards. 1, 2. Step 2, write the number down. 2, escribe el número. Write the number down. What number did I get? 42. Let me write it down on the top of my page. Whoops. 42. Number 3, use your counters to find out how many groups of 10 there are and how many ones. En español, usa tus fichas para saber cuántos grupos de 10 hay y úniles. Now I need to use my counters to figure out how many groups of 10 there are and how many ones. Now I can already look up here at this number 4 and remember that, that 4 tells me how many groups of 10 there are going to be, but I'm going to check with my counters. So I think there are going to be 4 groups of 10, but let me check. Okay, so I've started out and I figured out how many groups of 10. Let's make sure. This is 10. Here's another 10, 10, and 10. Let's count them. We remember how to count up. 10, 20, 30, 40. So I already got up to 40, and how many ones are left over? What do we think? 40? Now I need to figure out 41, 42. Oh my goodness, so I have 4 groups of 10 and 2 ones. Step 4, draw the number in the place value chart, just like I did. 4, dibuja el número y en una tabla de valor posicional. Now I need to draw the picture. So I'm going to draw my place value chart, which is like a large rectangle. And on one side, we have our 10s. On the other side, we have our 1s. So how many groups of 10 were there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to do 4 big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the number 10 inside. And how many 1s are left over? 1, 2. I'm going to do 2 little circles. 4 groups of 10 and 2 1s. So that's my picture. Step 5, write the number in expanded form. 5, escribe el número en forma expandida. Now I'm going to write it in expanded form. Remember, that's when we expand it with the plus sign. So I know 42, the number 42 equals, I can see how many are right here. 10, 20, 30, 40. 40 plus, how many ones? 1, 2. That's expanded form. Step 6, write the number in words. 6, escribe el número en palabras. Now I need to do it in word form. That's where I write it out. So I'm going to say it, and that's going to help me. 42, 40. What letter is that? 40, 42. 42. Step 7, repeat at least 3 more times. 7, repite al menos 3 veces más. Now I'm going to repeat the game. So I have some room down here. So I'm going to draw a line, and I'm going to repeat. I'm done with these 2 cards. I finished 42. So I'm going to draw 2 more cards. Let's see what my number is going to be. That's a big number. 89. So now I need to write the number down. 89. 89. Now I need to use my place value chart to figure out how many groups of 10 there are and how many ones there are. Now you guys probably knew that when we look at this number 89, this 8 right here, it tells us how many groups of 10 there are going to be. But I wanted to double check with my counters. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80, look, we got up to number 8. So how many ones are left over? 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. So I have how many groups of 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 groups of 10. And how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. Okay, now I need to write it. I need to put it in my picture. So I'm going to move this to the side, and I'm going to draw my picture. I need to draw my place value chart, which is like a rectangle. And I have my 10s and my 1s. I need to put how many groups of 10 I had. I know that I had 8 groups of 10, so 8 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it has a 10 on the inside because I know that each group has 10 inside. And then how many 1s were left over? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I need to write it in expanded form. So I know it's the number 89 equals, what do you guys think? How many are right here? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80 plus, how many are over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 9. Last, I need to write it with words. 89. Now, the number 8 is pretty tricky. It's spelled really funny. That's how you spell it. Isn't that funny? 89. So now, I'm not going to do it right now in the video, but you have to play 2 more times. So you have to play 4 times all together, okay? 4 times all together. So what I would do is I would turn my paper over, and I would play it again right here and again right here. When you're done with all of those games, you're going to choose one of them that you want to tell me about, and you're going to take a picture of it. So you're going to choose one. So you might, maybe let's say we choose this one. So you're going to take a picture, and then you're going to tell me all about it using the microphone. You're going to tell me how many groups of 10 you found. You're going to tell me how many 1s. You're going to tell me about your expanded form, and you're going to read your words to me. So don't forget, you have to play 4 times. Then you're going to choose one of them that you want to tell me about. Take a picture of it, and then tell me about each of the different parts so I can see how well you understand how to figure out really what is inside a 2-digit number.